Do you know one of the reasons why I find it really easy to avoid eating crappy food? It's because I literally don't have time to feel miserable from eating a treat food. I hesitate to call it a treat food, but you know what I mean, like a treat, right? Summertime, corn on the cob, ice cream. You know, sometimes I think, maybe I'll have like the ice cream tonight, go for ice cream. But then I'm like, no, you know what, tomorrow I got a hard class to teach, then I got a really busy day. I can't afford to be brain foggy and gut rotty. I don't know. That's my strategy. I can usually go many days straight, consistently, consecutively, without like indulging in one of my yummy treats, because I just can't afford to have that kind of setback. But step one to that is that you have to understand what it feels like to feel really good, so that you can recognize what it feels like when you feel not so good. And then you get to make those choices for yourself. I was thinking I might launch into a discussion around the down-regulation of symptoms and how we can really convince ourselves that we feel fine when we eat junk food or whatever. We only really know if you feel bad if you let yourself feel good. The analogy I use all the time, and my clients will remember this one, is when you walk into a party and someone's wearing very strong perfume, and at first it's really overwhelming and that's all you can smell, but after a while the smell kind of mellows out, you don't notice it anymore. If you left the party and came back, you'd notice it again. It's not like the perfume is going away, you're just down-regulating your sensitivity to it. And down-regulation is a survival mechanism. We evolved with that so we could, deal with things when shit got real. Anyway, that's what's at play here. I've up-regulated my sensitivity to things that cause me grief. So when I have inflammatory grains or a bunch of like sugary dairy or something, like ice cream, I don't feel so good. By the way, when I say that it doesn't make me feel good, I'm not always talking exclusively about gut rot, right? This kind of sensitivity can present in like joint pain or a skin rash or a mood swing. And then once you know what's treating you right and what's not treating you right, it becomes really easy to be a grown-ass adult and make your own decisions about great supportive foods.